Okay, so here's just our quick last little ideas of surface features. Here's just a little rendering of a lip, and then here's just two noses. So first of all, with the lips, you gotta think if you are having somebody smiling or not. If their lips are closed, remember that there is going to be different shapes and form for each lip. And typically, the bottom might be slightly larger than the top. So I have a nice shape outline. I don't have edges where they close in. Be careful with this. Sometimes it's just showing flesh more tone. It doesn't have a very outer edge, unless if someone has lip liner, then you would see the outer edges of the lips sometimes. Okay, so one cool thing about lips is they have contour line in them. And so they have these different surfaces and shapes and crevices that kind of help you follow the shape of the form. Now, of course, this is way too dramatic, but the idea is that you are building the shape out by just these simple lines. And then the lines continue on at the base too of the lip. Typically, the base of the lip will have a highlight somewhere, because when you think about it, the lip at a side view, it sticks out, goes in, sticks out, goes in. So it's like a little cave in this area, and it sticks out, so the catch light, for example, the light is above us, is going to hit the bottom portion of the lip. So I'm just getting this a little darker. And then the middle portion where the lips meet might be a little bit darker. And you just continue to draw that out with the lines. You just don't want to have too many lines where it starts to look fake. Like right now it's looking too redundant. So I would just blend that out or add more values as I keep going with it. Okay, so here's an idea of a lip. It can be a little bit more rendered, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to the nose. So we have generally the bulbous part of the nose, which is a circle. And then we have our nostril area. This is if a nose is looking directly at you, if their figure is looking at you. And then we have the nostril hole area. The nostril hole area is typically darker, and you would just use shading to kind of build up this form. You don't typically put lines like this. And I know I just totally made mine look a little cartoony right now, but you don't want it to look like this. Again, these lines will be described by values. Okay. All right, here's one that's on the side. I know I already started drafting this out. You wanna have that bulbous part here, the nose portion, and then of course that part where we have the nostril. Okay, so typically that's a nose. I know I went fairly fast over that, and you would add value just like you do to any part of the figure when you draw. Thank you.